We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it one away. And here's the former first-round draft
fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Tim Anderson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Anthony
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a throw over to first. 1-1, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Anderson is on his way home. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Piscotty moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez.
And leading
lead
off
things off.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, Anthony Shuey.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? He did. 2 strikes. 1 ball. 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 2 No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Zimmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
3-1. This guy, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Scoring. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Calhoun.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit high. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Starlin Castro. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back to the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping into the box, Andy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Third baseman.
And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping into the box, Francisco Arias. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Nimmo. He's there and records the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The short hit hard. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead. I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brandon Nimmo.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty racing back, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands.
Number 7.
Santa Maria.
Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a looper to left. Piscotty over to his right, and that retires the side. Standing in, Anthony Shuey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zimmer going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Mike Trout. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Zimmer sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carlos Santana.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Standing in, Andy Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. Ready once again. Bradley.
Bradley Zimmer.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
1-2 now. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Here's Carlos Santana now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw in time for the third out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The next 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun moving to his left. 1 out. In now Francisco Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trout going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Andy Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he will get there to make the running play. At the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in, Anthony Shuey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jesus Aguilar.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. On the move is Trout from first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 7-7 game.
Up next for the Angels.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Stepping in, Francisco Arias. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Nimmo ranging back, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time. And striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Bradley.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hernandez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings.
And leading off for the Halo.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Shuey. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Number 1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Trout. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Chisenhall is there, and he puts this one away for. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now is Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now in the box, Francisco Arias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Working to keep them in the game here. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well. Striding in, Trevor Story, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 39.
First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Digging in, Andy Diaz. Drilled right back up the middle. Story picks it up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Center fielder number 6.
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the. Standing in, Anthony Shuey. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Anthony.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Zimmer looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Miguel Gonzalez will come on and make his 4th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay out that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And Trout has himself a base hit. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Chisenhall. And he makes the catch for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by